Sorry it took us so long, but here we are. It only took us about a month for, session 12. We had a bit of a hiatus. It's fine, but it's fine. We're going to have No Ghost do our recap for what happened a month ago.
Alrighty here.
I also changed some of the settings around for the automation. I didn't like how you guys could see how much damage was being done to things, so I was like, nah, we're not doing that.
Okay. So yeah, we fought a bear. But it wasn't a cool bear like from Golden Compass. It was just an old bear. Uh, we threw a feast for the snow dragons, and they kind of just said no and didn't show up, except they're like lackeys. So we got snubbed by the snow dragons. That was fun. We met Bernadette and saved the town by exploding the slaver ship. Dropped a letter off to the forest dragons and arrived to the swamp dragon island.
Yeah, good enough. Good
Yeah,
enough for government work.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean that's the gist of it. Bernadette was captured by some slavers. They freed her. They wanted her back, so they invaded that town they were at, and they ended up blowing up their ship. A few of them sailed away on a little dinghy into the ocean. Probably die. I don't know. It's up to me to decide that fate. But yeah, you heard the other little girl's dad. I don't remember her name. Her dad was super happy, so he's now captain of a ship, and he took you over
Kari.
to Kari. Yeah, that sounds right. Kari's dad took you guys, a crew,
Njord.
and Njord, and Bernadette, I believe, is with y'all too. Stopped by the forest dragons, dropped off the letter. They didn't seem to like your kind there, so you pieced out real quick, and then we're going open today, arriving to the swamp island. So I will let you take it from there. We are on the ship just outside the islands, and the opening scene is Njord saying, I'm not going on that island. Those dragons are deadly. I've only known my dragons for so long. We'll wait here max like 2 weeks, and then we're shoving off, assuming the worst. What do you
Well,
guys have to say to that?
I think that's all right. So you'll wait here for 2 weeks, yeah?
Yes, max.
Well, that sounds good. I don't think it would take us longer than 2 weeks to get through this. At least I hope not. If it does, well, that's a big problem. Will you come find us?
No, I will assume the worst, and I will take Bernadette home to the best of my ability. Promise is a promise, but I don't know. You said you guys work for that the big fiery dragon guy, right?
Oh, Neltharion, yeah, that's right. He's our patron.
Right. So maybe they'll give you some leeway because of that.
Well, then we better announce that right away. It sounds like you're pretty freaked out by this guy.
Yeah, you guys can take the dinghy. Wait here. Good luck.
All
And he
right.
casts a fishing pole over the side of the boat.
I give a nod to the man as I walk away.
Okay. Any other interactions before I jump ahead?
How do you think we should approach this kind of dragon?
Is this to Nord or the others?
Oh, this is to Nogos and Bellamy.
I would think that the first thing we should look for is perhaps just like how previously we were able to contact the dragon mayor, we can look for a representative of sorts. I'm assuming that meeting dragon directly is beyond dragons.
All right. Well, these are the dragons that believe in showing your might. So I'm a little concerned with how freaked out Njord was. That these might be some pretty dangerous dragons. They might expect us to prove our mettle.
I'm sure we will.
Well, I'm just saying, I think we should be ready.
Then
All right. You ready? Where are we going?
Sorry, I lost
All right.
Gogos for a second, but cool. Let's
So we go.
shove off. So you guys all climb aboard the little dinghy here and just float into the swampy marsh. Get to about here before you are ambushed by 2 young swamp dragons.
Oh,
They jump down, jump down. They fly down. I don't know, fly down, crawl out from behind some trees or something. This is their territory. They know how to sneak around, right?
that seems right.
And they take a look at you and go, trespassers! And then they look like they're about to do some of their breath weapon stuff.
Yeah, no, I said I would fix it. You don't have to worry about it.
Duck.
I thought you might be worried about the lid.
All right. Do I have control of Bernard's token, or could you give me control?
You should. It should be in your
Okay.
player list over there.
Oh, there's no comment. Wait, what are we doing? We see combatants. Do we have a second to like try and hide from them, or
Yeah.
seems like we're being
you
ambushed?
basically have time to like yell out a wait and like a reasoning of why, and then that'll be it.
Oh, gotcha. Oh
Really?
no! Hello. Oh, we're glad to see you. We are just here to deliver a letter from Naltharian, and I'll, show my pin that I'm clearly wearing on my, front of my coat.
They too hesitate after that. And they look upon you and go, well, you're in luck. We just happened to get a new captive, and I'm in a good mood today. We could have some fun watching you in the arena.
Well, we have a very serious task ahead of us to make sure that this letter gets delivered to, the leader of the swamp dragons.
I don't remember his name. You guys remember his name? That's so bad on me. Oh my goodness.
should be in the
Barbon. Bharbon.
That's right. That's what I went with. Yep.
yeah the
It's a
swamp.
Barbon, I believe.
Well, we'll see what Barbon has to say about that.
Oh, of course, we'd love to get an audience.
Cool. So yeah, quick little maneuvers. They take you down some backwards creeks here, and eventually you have to ditch the dinghy because it's just too swampy to be floating through it. And they take you to Mireglade, the barbaric city of the swamp dragons. Alright, so first thing you notice when you walking through the gates here is the very obvious pit in the middle. It seems like the central point of their civilization. There's a very, you wouldn't say injured, but he's missing his wings. There's a brass dragon in the center of the arena there, missing its wings. And then these guys lead you up to the very intimidating great worm, Barbon. He goes, what is this? And the little dragons go, oh yeah, sir, we found these guys floating through, and they said they had something from Neltharion for you, and then they take their leave very quickly. Swoop. And he looks upon you four. Goes, well, don't waste my time.
Is this the first time we're meeting one of these big dragons face to face?
I think so. other than Neltharion, obviously, but yeah, big black dragon. He's just got like acidic ooze dripping from his body.
Okay. I don't know. I nudge Grandwin forward.
I feel like Grendwin's gonna be our spearhead today.
Barbon, we are so pleased to get an audience with you. We have heard some amazing things about your might, that you are one of the most impressive dragons in the land. We come from Neltharion with a letter, and we just wanted to deliver it to you. And I'm going to bow and hand it forth.
He doesn't even look at the letter. He goes, "If you think I'm going to be taking anything from you or any representative of any other dragon, you are sorely mistaken. But I will allow you to prove your worth, at which point I will grant the receival of your letter. I'm sure that you've noticed when you came into my humble abode, the brass dragon prisoner of war that we have in our arena. He's just a young one. We were going to have him executed, but I think this would be the perfect opportunity to prove your worth, if nothing else, towards the chromatic cause. What say you?"
Grendwin will look around to her, party members and see if they have anything to say about it.
Bellamy will give the nod. He will do what must be done.
Nogos looks over at the guy and says, "We get to kill a dragon? Cool. I've never killed a dragon before."
Bernard will just nod curtly.
Of course you gotta kill a dragon. This is war. What good are you if you can't kill a dragon after all?
Well, I guess we'll see what good we are in fact to you right now. Let's go.
Alrighty. We'll say one of the other younger dragons here comes and leads you into the arena. Oh, I don't have the time running. It's alright, I'll fix it after. I don't care about hours, I care about days. Don't worry, I have a battle map for this that's much larger than nothing. Okay. Alright, so feel free to spread your guys out as you see fit. They kind of lead you in and then close the big old wooden gates behind you. This dude's just curled up in the corner. He does lift his head at your entrance, and you also notice just the bones of various creatures that you assume have been sent in here, probably as entertainment.
Does he look sad?
I don't think you'd be able to tell. I feel like he'd be pretty stoic. But at the very least, Barbin does yell down into the arena after you get situated. He goes, "Dragon, if you kill these humanoids, you will be released." That seems to pucker him up. That's a term the kids use, right? Pucker him up.
Oh, that's a term. I don't think it means what you think it means, but it's a term.
Can I take preemptive action? Or should we roll initiative first?
We're going to roll initiative first, and I will say that he stands up, so he's not like prone or anything, and he starts going into a story just about his life, about how he grew up as a brother of 8, and decide to adventure over to the chromatics and whatnot and so forth, and he starts just rambling on and on.
Is he lying?
You can roll an insight check. I don't remember what my Twitch was. We have a new follower on Twitch, apparently, which is super exciting, but
Okay.
I don't remember what my Twitch user is, so I'm trying to log in and look at it. All right,
What kind of
let's see.
dragon is this?
This is a
Bronze.
metallic dragon of some form. He's copperish in color, but like 3 of them are copperish.
Would we
color,
know
so
from being in this world for a few months what their resistances are for the colors?
no, there's no way.
No?
At
Okay.
best, you could tell which dragon it is. Let's do a nature check.
Like, would we know what kind of powers they have?
Yeah, like I want to know like if it's an acid dragon or whatever. So talk
Like,
just
we can-
called, right? Like I think that would be information we could gather, right?
Sure. I don't
I mean, we can
think any
see
of you have
that.
really taken the time to do that up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Could
Can we
I
like
would
look at the
do
bones
that.
and stuff that is around our area if we can determine clues of like are they scorched, are they acid burned, are they shattered? I'm sure like the elemental damage to the bones could be apparent.
Since you're very specifically asking, I won't make you roll anything for it, but you can tell these bones were charred. And there's like lines of char
Ooh,
on the ground.
lightning.
The dragon itself looks
Lightning.
very beat up. He's got scars and like claw marks across his face, and his wings are totally missing. And there's just some like very recently closed up marks where his wings would have been.
Could be fire or lightning, I guess. Like, fire wouldn't char the bones and the ground like that, would it? I guess it could.
Well, if the fire hit the bones after they were dead, like he's
right.
fighting a second
Yeah.
group of enemies, it could
Since
char
then.
the previous bones, right?
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, I think we have enough information.
Mm-hmm. Did we take a long rest at some point? I want to make sure I
Oh yeah, definitely. It would have been on the
start with a
boat.
long rest.
Make sure
Okay.
you guys
On
get
the-
long rested. No Ghost, make sure you add DM inspiration if you haven't yet, or give it to someone else.
Don't think I. Nope. I have inspiration now. I'm excited to use new inspiration.
And take any other pre-combat actions that you here. I need to start this calendar. I'm going to totally forget it exists. While you guys finish up here.
Am I able to enter Blade Song
Sure.
before combat begins?
Yeah,
I can just
I'll
do it on my
assume
first
that
turn.
this is like the immediate action that's not an attack, like right before whatever, an attack, whatever.
Okay.
Calendar.
I enter Blade Song then.
And play. There we go.
Yeah, I'll quick bless all of you guys.
All right, calendar's running.
All right.
Remember, we have
So all
to
3 of you
target-
are blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a
You're welcome.
D4
D4 on top
or
of
D6.
D4.
D4.
All right. Remember, we have the automations and stuff for combat, so you have to target the
It's
Is
on
that you're
attack
Casting
rolls.
Fairy
saving
Fire
throw.
considered an attack action?
I would consider that one for this case. Yes.
Okay.
This is purely
Okay.
just buffing you guys if you have anything to prepare.
Fair enough.
All right, so it's Bernard's turn. This guy is like mid-story. It sounds like he landed in the swamp to prove himself, and then just got absolutely whooped by the other dragons. He heard the swamp dragons were weaker than the others and thought he could handle it. young up-and-coming dragon trying to prove himself, basically. But Bernard will go first. Do you have access to his token and everything there? Does that seem to be working?
Hang on.
Hey guys.
Yes.
Is there a-
Super.
Yes, I do, but he's here now, so.
Interesting. Oh, is he like... Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I have to add him to the stream. God, you guys have to let me know. Show
He
us.
just got here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the one that asked me to come in for the fight.
I'm so excited that you're here.
Grendwin, make sure to mark yourself as concentrating.
I'm trying to cast Bless, and it's telling me that I have to choose targets, but I can't choose a target.
Maybe because you have control
Yeah, you
over
have to-
Bernard's
you have to
token
do
and
that
your token, you
targeting.
need to select. Remember, double
take-
right click is how you select, and
Take
control double click
Yeah.
or whatever.
Maybe you have to
on-
select targets before you cast a spell too.
Bernard, will you roll a perception check while they're figuring that out?
Of course.
Oh, there we go.
4 on the die.
It's really bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay. Yeah, then same stuff that I told them before. You know, there's charred bones everywhere of different various creatures, and it's like streaks of charred earth within their arena. Lines, I guess. Streaks
Can I
of
use my
light.
inspiration from last session to modify that roll?
Yeah, they don't expire, and we're doing that critical thing too now.
Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to roll in the game anyway. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Here we go. That'll be the and then yeah.
Okay, roll a d2. Well, and
Okay.
call it first, 1 or 2.
Gotcha. I'm gonna call it
Oh, you did.
2.
Did.
And then you roll the D2, right?
Sure, that's fair. 1. Okay, so you got nat 20, or not nat 20, unnat
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But with that, you're able to see some venomous scorpion tails that were recently destroyed out here. So it's I think it's an action to use that, so we'll just keep it that way. Just because I really want to see how this stupid thing works that we came up with many sessions ago.
No shit, right? All right. Well, when it's my turn, I'm gonna try and grab one of those things.
It's your turn.
It is your turn.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna try and grab one of those things.
All right.
Also, is this guy's name Asinus?
Yeah, Asinus or something.
There's no good way to say that.
I think it got
Guys.
worse.
All right,
There's-
all right, Austin.
There's an ass in us.
The ass was within us this whole time.
I don't know if I have this custom feature on this thing, so let me pop it up in D&D Beyond so I can read it, because I don't remember how it works.
Are we fighting the dragon? That seems unlikely.
That's right, yes.
Yes.
That's our
Yeah,
foe.
so
He
the
has no
small
wings.
dragon-
It has no wings.
Oh,
He's
okay.
bronze. There's charred bones
It's
around
bronze
us.
colored. There's like 3 dragons, and they're all bronze as far as I'm concerned. But they're all very different.
That's cool.
Um,
Do you need a refresher on the feature, the one you sent me a while
I'm trying to
ago?
pull it up, but if you have it, super.
Yeah. So I'll skip to the relevant part. As an action, I can dismantle a corpse or an object in an expedient manner to get the object, or I guess it's already available in this case. So there's an appropriate proficiency check, like nature or survival for venom in a scorpion's tail is actually the example here, or Arcana to use a wizard's arm as a magical bludgeon. And upon successful DC check, you can do the unique damage that item might have on top of the normal damage the improvised weapon does. So you basically make up a skill check and pick a skill like nature or survival, and I roll it, and if I fail it, basically that uses my feature for that long rest period.
Well, go ahead and roll the skill, and I know the other DM and I had more information on it. I just need to find it real quick. As far as what the DC
Nature
I love
sound
that you
good?
can cut off a wizard's
nature's
arm
perfect.
and use it as a magical bludgeon. That is fantastic.
That's a cool example. All right, 19.
I'm positive that passes, but
That feels
let's
good.
see. Ooh.
It does. Add a D4 to that just for funds. Because you're
Does less
blessed.
work on skill check?
Oh, no. I'm
That's
sorry. I
guidance.
thought that was a... Never mind.
I'll
I thought
still
that was
keep
your
it in mind.
attack. Attack and saving throws.
Gotcha.
Still really good. All right, I'll find it later. I need to remember to make I wrote it down to make a custom feature on your character for you, but regardless, I'm pretty sure it passes, right? 19.
All right.
I
I'll
think
probably
it's
just
like
use
his
the.
attack modifier or something. But yeah, you get that scorpion tail, and I'll bring up a scorpion to look at.
Since I'm using it as an improvised weapon, I think as far as stats go, it mostly just defaults to my attack roll, doesn't it? For hey, whatever. If you're using an improvised weapon, this is what
Yeah,
you
go
use.
ahead and do your normal attack. I think this would probably be like a whip.
So it's a 20, and then I just changed the attack die to a D4.
I can throw.
So that would be 20 to hit, and then like in this case, a 3 + 5 for 8 damage, and then you'd tell me basically what the poison die would be, and I would roll that as well.
Here, I gave you a whip in your inventory to use,
Okay.
and then it looks like it's an extra 4d10 after a con save on my part.
Yeah. All right.
We really need to test this thing. It's good. It's good, guys. Good.
It's creative.
Does 3 damage plus 4d10.
It does whatever damage the thing did before I detached it from the body, kind of thing, or at least as modified by the DM.
Okay, so
I know, it's just funny that your normal
Yeah.
damage is a d4, and then you add like obscene damage to it because it just happens to be a scorpion tail.
Right. It's like a blow dart.
you rolled a 20 and then 3 damage plus the 4d10. So roll the 4d10. I'll roll a con save.
28 poison.
And he does pass the con save. So that is half the damage.
All right. So that's 14 plus 8, so 22 total.
Yeah, that checks.
And,
Right.
we do movement here. I don't really know what's going on at this point. Should I
It's
assume I'm
straight up your turn?
Yeah. I mean, I made the attack, but I'm not sure I can actually get there based on where I was before. Should we just assume I started a little
I
closer?
will assume that you started closer just because you weren't actually here to move yourself.
Cool. Makes sense. All right, so I've got myself utilizing that whip range, and I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Don't take your turn quite yet, Nogos. I need to
Okay.
do math. I know I can make sure we target for things.
Sure.
But
Well,
it's
actually,
like 17 damage, right? 14 plus 3?
no, it's 14 plus 8 because I had my modifier as well. It's 3 on the
okay.
D4 and then plus 5 for the modifier. 8 plus 14, 22.
Okay. That makes sense. Come on. There it goes. Cool. And then in retaliation, so he was rambling on about this like random story of his life, and you interrupted him.
Excuse me. Hacha!
And he is going to retaliate.
Where I come from, it's rude to monologue for longer than 30 seconds. You must give guests a chance to speak. I'm on fire.
Look at that, it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's going in the wrong direction though.
I have a feeling a
He's
saving
inhaling the
throw is
fire.
coming.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Good.
Well, that was a private DM roll, but you see it. Just a casual 27 on the save.
Good save. It's a damn good thing.
Plus a d4.
Yes, plus a D4.
Plus a D4, 29.
Do you save?
Yeah.
You never know.
You save.
Dragons be mighty.
Do you have a like fire resistance or anything?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. So you save, and you take 25 fire damage.
I'm assuming I came into this fight on a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, good. Or did you just take? Because I'm missing 24 damage exactly. That's odd. Anyway, I'll go and take the rest, and then.
It's because it probably automated it.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just
Yeah.
leave it then, so
It
it's
says
automatic.
that's so cool.
Yeah, down to
Because you
10.
targeted him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it did it for me. Actually, I didn't even
Mhm.
have him targeted.
All right.
Oh,
because
because
it was a template.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oof.
template.
Dope.
I'm glad
But
you
yeah,
guys weren't up here
Okay,
with
is it
me.
my turn yet?
So he did a reaction for interrupting, smacked you with that. That line stays there.
He interrupted
Ooh.
me before interrupting him.
You interrupted him. He interrupted you.
And then he
That-
interrupted me.
But yeah,
Or
there's
really
just
no
this
ghosts.
wall of fire laying there now. No ghosts. Go ahead.
Okay.
Feel free to shove me out of it, anyone, if you get a chance.
I can't do anything from where I am, so I'm just going to shoot him with lightning. That I don't think hits.
Did you target it first? It doesn't hit, but
I did.
cool. No, 13 miss. You can add your D4
Okay.
for
D4?
Grendwin.
Yeah, it did add it
Okay.
Did it? Oh, sweet.
Oh, you're right.
I'm sorry. I love it. It's just so
because I am blessed. I have the
'Cause I
blessed
did it.
condition, right?
Yeah, I targeted you guys and I cast the spell. It worked.
I
Mhm.
just can't believe it's
It does
working,
work.
to tell you the truth.
But a 3 on the d20, that is not helpful. Okay, anyways, my turn's done.
All right. What I'm going to do is I will 65 feet. All right, I currently have Blade Song running. Blade Song running, which means my movement is 40. So I'm just gonna let's see.
I will say.
I'm gonna
Bernard
use
does
my
look like he's standing there burning to death.
I got you. Don't worry. I'm on this.
yeah. Do you guys? I'm gonna walk up, right? Like say 20 feet, right? And I'm gonna walk up to here actually, right? Take out my crossbow, aim, and shoot.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't target him. I forgot.
Ugh. All right, I'll do the damage.
I
That definitely
apologize.
hits.
All right. If it hits, right? We're
he's
not
on
next to
melee.
this. Yeah. So, as my bonus action, right? I'm going to. Oh fuck! I should have hit first. All right. I'll hide now. I'll use my bonus action
Where you
to.
gonna hide?
Oh, that's a good point. All right. I guess that's all I got for
You
now.
can gather bones on top of yourself.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna do the minor illusion thing, right? But I have forgotten that I need to do that.
I think that's an action, right?
But
It's all
for
right.
now, right, I'll do that like my next turn. Or I'm just gonna run up melee. Oh, I did end turn, right? Got it.
Got so many different tabs open. Alrighty. He's gonna watch Bernard continue to get charred. I almost said he's gonna fly, but he definitely doesn't. He is going to. I can't quite. go ahead. Dash. Let's see. Does this auto roll charges for me? That'd be pretty neat.
And when he does that, can I take an attack of opportunity since he left my melee range?
Sure, he'll giggle at you as he runs by.
All right.
As you're like burning. I don't know. I think it's funny.
I have to move myself for a second. It won't let me do an attack because you're more than the right amount
fair.
of space away. All right, 22 to hit.
Nice. 22 hits.
And then I got to roll my damage from the other thing. Shut up. Just roll damage. Why won't it roll damage? The damage button's missing from the normal attack
I
thing.
did roll damage from before. I'm not sure.
Right?
7 on the original attack there.
So, oh, I
I think
did. I see it.
second one
Yeah,
you
it was like
missed.
Yeah, I see it now. I'm sorry. All right, so that's the 7. I'll roll the 4d10.
Here,
And I guess it's another con save.
back here. I'll put you in just so we don't get confused. We'll roll another con save. He easily passed it again.
All right, down to 11 for the poison, plus 7 for the attack, so 18.
Do that again. I don't need to do that. There we go. Okay. He has taken his damage.
Sweet. Giggle away.
Yeah, he's very angry. He actually stopped in his tracks as you hit him, and then now he's angry at you.
Is it because I accidentally slapped his ass with the whip? Like, the physical placement was not intentional. I didn't mean to offend him. I was just trying to kill him.
I'll keep dashing just because that's what I said he'd do. It's not like you forced him to stay with an attack. Yeah. You smacked him pretty good. Grendwin.
Oh, it's all okay.
Yeah, I used a dash action, so
I don't know what just
not much
happened.
more out of that.
So I'm not gonna get in the fire, but I'm gonna come up to him. I'm gonna use a dash. Ooh, I'd have to use a dash action.
You don't have to.
Can I push him
No, that's
and use a dash action? It would be an action to push him, right? Dang it. That's not gonna work.
Free object interaction.
Free object interaction. Shove my
He's an
friend.
object, right?
shove action.
Yeah. I can't.
Well, no, just
both
grab
of
his
them.
weapon, which is an
I'm
object,
so
and
sorry.
push the object.
Yeah, unless you can bonus action dash for some reason.
I don't get a bonus action dash. Here's what I'll do though. I'll just instead get a little closer. I'll just come here and I'll cast Shield of Faith on him. So Bless will drop, but you will have Shield of Faith.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I
Thank
could do Gust of Wind for free and push him, or I could do Thunder Wave and push him without moving stupid far.
Yeah, but he's going to take more damage.
Too bad
Although,
Expeditious Retreat
he has
is
to make
cast
a-
on self.
He is badly injured right now. Burning.
Yep. Instead, I can't get to him. Damn it. Yep, Shield of Faith.
What does Shield of Fate do?
+2 to my AC.
Which won't really help for a save, but
Oh, that's true.
But Bless does.
But Bless does. Yep, you're right. All right, fuck it. I'm changing my whole plan. Sacred Flame on this guy because I can do that.
do you have Sanctuary?
You don't have any
No, I do
ranged
not.
healing spells?
Oh.
Sanctuary doesn't matter for AoE
I
attack.
know I do
so-
not have ranged healing spells either. I have Cure Wounds.
Oh,
As
yeah.
long as I
reading that
survive
now,
into,
shit.
as long as I survive into my turn, I can self heal next turn.
Okay.
I think we'll be fine.
All right, I'm going to take all of my movement, though, to get a little closer to you, Bernard, so that I can heal you when you come around. And Sacred Flame.
You could alternatively cast Dispel
Not
Magic on
hit.
the fire.
I don't have Dispel Magic.
Oh,
I have
damn.
Detect Magic. I have Detect Poison and Disease. No, I don't have that right now.
It's a good chance
I guess
that fire is
Gust of
natural and
Wind
not
would turn
magical
it off.
anyway.
Did you have the dragon?
Anyway.
I could cast,
Targeted
yeah, Gust
cast?
of Wind. It
Mhm.
it extinguishes candles, torches, and other unprotected flames.
All right, and I think I could probably move a little closer.
Oh, I
That'll be my
auto-rolled the save. I failed my save. You did 3 radiant damage.
Nice.
I keep second guessing the automation. Like, no way.
All right,
It's
I
like,
did
oh, yeah,
something. All right, so that was my turn. You still have Bless.
Cool.
Intern. There you go.
All right, Bernard. At the start of your turn, the flames burn ever deeper. Roll me that dex save.
Dex save. Okay. Oh, that's an ability check. I always get that wrong. 15. Plus, yeah, that already has bless on it.
Okay. I'm going to assume that original
Mhm.
10 was your actual roll, which should make it like at least an 18.
Yeah, 10 plus 7, so 17 plus the roll for it's 21 because of the bless.
The 4 on the D4. Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
21 actually.
All right. Well, you do pass, but regardless, roll.
You still die.
I mean, probably. Cool. I'll roll my own damage then. Game. I'll teach you. Golly. There's a lot of damage.
All right, so I'm at 0.
Yeah. No. So you take.
Needs to be 44 to kill me.
25.
How much?
25.
Yeah, so I'm at 0.
You lie there, burning.
And so I do not do anything on my turn. Should I roll a death save since I'm down on my turn? Okay.
It's the next turn. I believe. Yeah. Alright, Nugos. The dragon mocks you. Goes 1 down, 3 to go.
Next turn you would. Because the death happened on this turn, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He's good right now. Remember to change to private GM roll for death saves.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to move up like, oops, wrong mode. Like there. And then I'm going to cast
hold on.
Fairy Fire.
Hold on.
Oh.
I am reading the ability closer. This flame wall ends at the end of my dragon's next turn, so you are actually good.
All right, I'll go back to 10.
Yeah, I'm so
And get a turn.
I feel like every time No goes his turn, it's like, oh wait, no, stop everything. But hey, at
That's
least
fine.
you know somebody didn't die, right?
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't have that terrible feeling of, oh, I take damage at the start of my turn, and now I just sit here for...
Yeah. No, I'm glad I saw that, because I don't like killing guys. I'll do it.
All right.
I just don't want to.
So with the fire, so I kind of roll out of the fire. Why is it so echoey? It's fucking awful. Hon, would you mind muting? Thank you.
Is it my AC?
You're good.
No, it was echoing into Chantel's mic. So I patched myself up with a bonus action, putting out some flames, but I feel like these wounds might need a little bit more attention. I'm going to go ahead and take a health potion. Do we have any special rules on potions as far as like max healing for an action versus bonus action, anything like that?
No, we
I
only
thought
have
we did.
we have the rule where you can take it as a bonus action, I believe. Let me look. I know it's in our.
You know what? Disregard. I don't have any health potions. For some reason, I thought I did. So instead,
Not
I will
yet.
just
Soon I will be making them galore.
Sweet.
Soon.
Regardless, just to be sure.
15, 20. All right. Well, undeterred. You didn't even knock me unconscious. What kind of weak ass firewall was that? I say to this dragon. And I'm going to attack him again with this scorpion tail with a 21 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
And so that's 9 plus.
I think you're doing private rolls again.
Oh, yeah, because I switched over for the death
Death
saves.
saves, yeah.
So it's 25 on the poison damage, 9 on the whip damage.
Con
Nice.
save. Let's see, I passed again.
So 12 for the poison, still 9 for the whip. So that's 21.
Beautiful. All right. Consuming potions.
Man,
of
Bernard's
healing
like
or-
single-handedly killing this dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
returning. He's returning the favor.
this is definitely good info for that feature for us.
So before he has a chance to like breathe fire on me again, I'll go ahead and action surge, and let's throw that whip at him yet one more time with a 21 to hit.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah. I will say that poison only happens once though, because then it's a little ridiculous.
All right, well, this is a whole extra action. So, all right, we'll have to put that into the thing somehow. Then
No,
8 damage.
I can tell already. We need to edit it. So
It's probably more the
Yeah,
the
maybe
damage of the
maybe
whip
it's
that needs to
half
be
as
adjusted.
effective.
oh, I
And-
don't know. I picture it's like you're hitting with it, and then it's kind of you used it, and it needs to
Springy.
charge a little bit. I don't know.
To be fair, I think that's also taken it. I can only use this until the long rest. I do not get this tomorrow.
Right.
So that's it then. 8 damage. That's my action surge and my turn.
No, it's good damage. He's badly injured. You guys are taking him
Okay.
down pretty good.
Is it actually my turn now?
Yes. And the potions
Okay.
of healing, by the way. Bonus action for you to use on yourself. Action to give it to someone else. And if you use an action, it's max hit points.
Cool. I saw that.
Okay, cool. So because he's badly injured, I'm no longer going to fairy fire. I'm just going to lightning blast him.
Cool.
Hopefully hit this time. Apparently not. Just zipped right past him, that beam of lightning. I don't know why I'm rolling so shit.
I should have hit no-ghost harder. Not no-ghost. Bernard. I should have hit Bernard harder. I didn't realize the wall was supposed to go down. That was my bread and butter. But
I'm sure he can do it again.
What? But to whom?
We'll try not to stand in a line.
Technically, two of you are always in a line. All right, Bellamy.
Yeah, don't stand in line. Or if you are standing in the line, be more than 30 feet away.
Well, I'm gonna drop my crossbow, and I'm just gonna let's see. I'm gonna drop my crossbow, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at this dragon, draw my rapier, and take aim. As I just I
Are you attacking
will
ranged and melee? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it's just, man, I wish I could proc sneak attack, It really sucks that I can't proc sneak attack, is all.
It is what.
Uh,
At least he's got that cool scorpion tail.
I'm just gonna cast Booming Blade with my rapier attack. Right.
And I take that if I move, right?
Uh,
Or Or have
You
to
don't
roll
take
then?
any. You don't take the thunder damage yet. No. The thunder damage is only if he moves before the end of my my next turn. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my cunning action and disengage away. I'll move like 40 feet. And that'll be my turn.
Do you? Oh yeah, for blade singing. Is that what that is? Cool.
Yes, I have extra 10 feet of movement speed on top of my original 30 because I am currently blade singing.
Okay. Well, see if we can take down our scorpion whipper snapper. Oh, and let's see, Bellamy. I don't want to forget things. I hate that. Standing next to the dragon, you felt very odd, and you took 10 fire damage as the mere presence of him burned your skin. That's for Bellamy.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out damage.
You want me to put it on you?
It's just 1d8 thunder. I'm just gonna roll the thunder damage.
Oh, I got it. I have damage on here. It does 7 to me. That's how
Oh,
much
okay.
it did.
All right,
Quiet.
nice.
Take that as a reminder. But you take 10 fire for starting your turn next to me.
Me?
Dan, he's just too hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna come up to Bernard. I'd love to target you. Would that be super if I remembered to do the thing I keep telling you guys to do? There we go. I missed the first one. Come on, baby. Target. Thank you. So he swings at you with one claw, swings at you with another, and then goes in for a bite. For 13 damage, which you automatically took. Unless you're resistant to piercing.
Over here, so Dan. Oh, hey, I can hear myself again. Thanks. All right, so I'm down to 5, but still alive.
Dope, good turn.
He says he's down to 5, but still alive.
Yeah, we can hear him off of yours.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Sorry, my mic's not
Grenvin.
working.
All right, well, he's down to 5, but still alive. How does this dragon look? Near death? You know what? I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I feel bad for this dragon a little bit, and I know that this is the only way out for him. So I'm going to go ahead and target him, and I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Wrathful Smite. Okay. And then I'm going to use my Morning Star to go ahead and take a little smacking against him and see if I can put him out of his misery and say, oh, it sounds like you had a bad turn of luck in life, and I hope you get out of here better than you came in.
Good hit.
Does
I don't think that includes the Wrathful Smite.
Right?
Yes, it's 1d6. Should I just roll a d6?
No, yeah. For some reason it did.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait,
no,
is this
fine.
4?
It did it. It did 2 damage with Wrathful Smite. And then you hit with your mace for an additional 8. So yeah, you hit them both with both things.
Okay.
I will roll to see if I am scared.
Was it 2 or was it 4? It looks like to me 4 on Wrathful Smite.
But he passed this. There's a saving throw. He rolled a 22 in response.
Right. I see that,
No,
but like when I click
it does say
1d6
4.
psychic, it says 4.
It does say 4, so why?
So would it not have the damage for the saving throw?
Oh, he halved the damage for the saving throw. Thank you.
Half for the save.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is. I'm obviously still getting used to the automation. Yeah,
Me
so
too,
it
it's
does
cool.
look like he saved with a 22 and took half.
Okay. So then
Hit him with your
he
Morning
takes
Star, so yeah,
8
took
from the
some
attack.
damage, but he's not dead.
It's not dead yet. Okay, well that was my bonus action and action. And I don't have much else to do, and I think I've used most of my movement, so that'll be my turn.
He is scared of you now too.
Oh yes, that's right. Is
Your
he?
kind
He failed
words
it?
made him frightened.
Oh, she's like one of those angels of death.
Like, let me put you out of your misery.
Jeez, that's terrifying.
You are canonically an oathbreaker at the moment.
It's true. There you go. So as an action, he can make a wisdom check against my spell save DC at the end, or in his next turn.
Word.
For what?
To save from the frightened condition.
Oh. Missed that. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit him with the whippy. 26 to hit. Damn, this thing's awesome.
Yeah, you're hitting with everything.
Hey, if I was rolling with my die, I would be missing with everything. That was your choice, GM. 16 is the poison if he fails his DC.
All right, regardless of my DC, that will kill him. Turn your mic on and describe how you kill him.
My mic is on. It's still not working. It just broke.
Oh, cool. Just
The
scream
whip goes
across
around
the
his
house.
neck. I get on his back and just strangle him out until his neck is broken.
Poisonly.
He's breaking his neck with the tail. He's whipping it around and breaking the neck.
All right, hopefully that gives us plenty of information on that ability. Cool. Yeah, you guys do it. You knock him down, and I'll put you back in Mireglade here.
Sweet. Regarding the ability, I think the big issue is if you have scorpions with stingers coming at us that do 4d10 damage, I'd be like, what the fuck, damn? Come on.
Yeah, and to be fair, if I would have read my ability closer, he probably would, well, he hopefully would have knocked you down and then carried on to everyone else. I think you guys still would have taken him down, though.
Yeah, we would have. Have you seen us? We're awesome. We have proven our mettle now. May we read the letter to you?
I'm not feeling too good. I'm going to sit out.
Oh, of course. I'll give you 10 healing points. Actually, I'll do lay on hands. I'll give you 10 healing points.
Thank you.
Dope. Killed that combat. So, you guys are taken back to Barbin. It was impressive. How does it feel to slay your first metallic dragon?
It's hot.
I'll give you that.
Oh. Well, I feel sad that we had to harm him, but I do feel very powerful.
Sad. You shouldn't feel sad over slaying a metallic. They are the villains in this world. They collect otherworlders and beasts, and they force them to bend their knee to their allegiance. They claim they help the weak and make the weak and powerful on equal grounds, but really, the powerful just get more powerful. Whereas,
Do they enslave outerworlders?
not that I know of. I personally feel like that type of living is slavery in itself, but who's to say?
Well,
It's
you
not
know,
like
you make
us.
some good points.
Yeah, it's
But
not
you
like
know,
us
we've been...
fanatics. We're free here. as far as everybody's concerned.
We've been running into some slavers, and we've been finding it difficult to get help in pursuing them. Are you interested?
Well, it seems like you've got plenty of metal on your own to stand up to them, if you ask me.
Oh, that
Let me
is quite
see.
complimentary
Let me see
of you.
that letter.
And I'll go up and hand it to him, however he would take it.
Yeah, we'll say a little swamp kobold comes out from under his friggin' wooden throne or something and carries it up to him, and he takes it from the kobold middleman. He reads over it with his dragonly gaze. Goes, interesting. You know, this isn't the first time that the gem dragons have tried to unify the chromatics. He reads it further and goes, I'm undecided. I'll need some time to consider. Perhaps you can return for another quest in the future to aid my decision one way or the other.
If there is anything you need us to do to help you, we are absolutely willing to.
And how is the capital doing?
Oh,
Is it
it's a
thriving?
thriving place. Yes, it seems like there's lots of commerce. There was some issues with getting the sharktopus, but we helped them get that going as well. So things are looking up.
He seems to consider for a few moments. Yes, I'll have to discuss it with the other dragons, but doesn't sound like a terrible idea. We have been fighting for as long as dragons go back, but with the threat of the metallics on our doorstep, it would be beneficial to have the aid of the lava dragons.
And wouldn't it be nice to open some commerce so you can trade some of your goods for some of theirs?
Well, it'd be nice to have some more bodies around here.
With the forge they have, they could certainly equip you. Grand, I kind of cough up some blood. I'm really gonna go lay down. I'm not feeling too good.
Ah, yes, you are the most interesting out there.
Closest to death, you mean?
He slaps you on the back with his giant tail. It's lightly, so it doesn't hurt too bad, but you do take 3 bludgeoning damage and knocks you off your feet. It's like, oh, so sorry.
That's it. I'm really going to lay down. You guys just drag me where you need to drag me the rest of the way here.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Bye, guys.
Feel free to stay as long as you need. There's no shops here, but we don't usually get outsiders, and when we do, we typically slay them. There's a war going on, after all.
Honestly, I think that's the biggest
we all
compliment
take
you've
that
given
free
us so
bludgeoning?
far.
Or just Grendwin?
What was that?
The 3 bludgeoning, is that for the whole party or just Grendwin?
No, it was for Bernard.
Oh.
Yeah, he was patting him on the back for a good show and accidentally hurt him slightly with his tail.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Yeah,
Okay,
I think that takes
well,
care
what-
of that. Any other questions for the swampy great worm?
And
Is there a place we can stay for the night?
Yes, yeah. So you guys are allowed to
I
stay
know you said
here
there's
as
no
long as
shops
you-
nearby, but is there?
Yeah, you can find refuge in the camp.
I would like to find somebody who could show me around so I could get to know the area a little better and see if there's any herbs that would be good for healing or look for any kind of, supplies in the wilderness.
Yeah, sure. We have a hut of some other worlders that may be able to show you the area. Yorby specifically seems to be our gatherer. He's a Aarakocra, one of those bird fellows.
Oh, he'll have keen eyes. That's good. That's where I will go.
I will go with her because I want to get better at making poultices and stuff.
Throw Bernard in some random place. It don't matter too much.
If everybody else is going, I guess I'll go too.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything you're thinking?
I don't have anything like, I don't know, specific I'm like looking for, I guess.
Maybe just make sure Bernard doesn't die.
Keeping Bernard
Yeah,
separate.
well, I assume he's coming with us, right?
He's gonna go.
No, Bernard's
rest.
staying here. He's
Yeah, he's gonna
half
take a
dead.
short rest. He's fine. He has hit die.
He's taken off by some young dragons into a different hut to rest, presumably.
For a short
Maybe
amount
get
of
some
time.
magical dragon healing.
He's gonna sleep it off, rub some swamp in it.
Got big space for that,
Rub
that'd
some
be fine.
swamp in it. Yeah, that'll definitely help.
Yeah,
He's
after a
human,
long
right?
The
Pause,
mentholated swampiness.
Barbin tells you get out of his sight. Yeah, so you make your way around the village. There's some dudes walking by. You're like, hey, you guys know where Yorby is? And stuff like that. And they lead you to this little hut within our other worlders, I guess, to call them. Like, oh, new faces, welcome! But, like, also, why aren't you dead?
Oh, well, we just killed a dragon, and apparently that makes it okay for us to be alive.
They all go real quiet, be like, what dragon did you kill?
The
Did you catch his
prisoner dragon.
name? He was a lovely shade of bronze. However, it looked like his wings had been taken off. I felt very sad for him.
They were reaching for their weapons, and then you said a shade of bronze, and that his wings were cut off, and they stopped reaching. They're like, oh, the brass dragon! Yeah, Asinus!
Oh, okay.
Right. Oh, yes, a sinus. I was wondering if, he had some bad allergies or something.
I don't know, that dragon, he came here all by himself. I don't know what he was thinking. He came to our swamp, thinking he could maybe pick us off or something. And we didn't even need the dragon's help. We were able to subdue him, brought him back to the arena, and he was going to be executed shortly. So it's a miracle you guys showed up. When you did. 'Cause if you showed up any other time, I don't think they would have had any reason to keep you alive.
That may
Oh.
be true. It might have been us on the chopping block. It was worrisome.
But anyways, you guys resting for the night? They start setting up little straw bunks.
What time? It says it's 10 a.m.
Yeah, we'll probably skip ahead several hours.
Okay. I'm
I
like,
had to.
sitting up bed at 10 a.m., eh?
Yeah, no. When I updated this,
No,
it's a
Saturday.
They're nocturnal, you know?
Let's see.
Well, hey, I'm off in Alaska, and it's basically 24 hours of daylight, so...
No, I would assume
That
you
time of
got to
year.
like the shore at 10 a.m. So just to get here was several hours. And you probably pissed around for an hour or two. We'll say 6 something.
Okay. Yeah, 6 works. Grendwin and I can go pick some mushrooms and moss and shit for an hour or so, and then she can
I
maybe
think Bellamy's
casually
joining us.
teach me some stuff about healing poultices and stuff. I don't know
Yes, indeed.
if Hacksaw
Good nature.
taught you anything during his short existence.
Well, I don't think he did, but I grew up in the woods. We were devoted to Sylvanus, and he showed us, or he gave us the secrets of many different healing herbs. But that was, of course, on my plane of existence. So I'm just kind of figuring this out. But
It's
moss
just
is
gonna be
great
like
for
Far Cry, though,
wounds.
right? Like green leaves together make healing. Red leaves make perception potions, and blue leaves make underwater breathing potions, right? That's how it works.
Now, I
Simple
will
colors,
say,
right?
I haven't figured out that module quite yet, so I need to have him show me how to use
Yeah,
that thing.
yeah.
But I will take nature checks. Just one, but one of you gets advantage as you're helping the other person.
I
Should
think
I
you're
do
probably
it?
Has a
better
higher
at nature
AC.
than me. Actually, no, I
I
got
think
plus
Bellamy
4
should.
'cause it's
I should do
Okay.
it, no? Oh, I mean, do you want to do it? You can do it too.
I have a -1, so it probably shouldn't be me.
I have plus
I
4.
got plus 4. What do you bet, Bellamy?
No, it's your roll, so you should do it then.
Okay,
If
We
the
could
sit numbers
both
the same.
roll.
that's terrible.
No, it's advantage. We're helping, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
right.
one person
yes.
rolls with advantage.
Is there a way? Doesn't look like you can advantage it anymore. I'm just gonna roll a second time.
Oh
That's
no.
worse.
Yeah, I should have said guidance. I meant to say that.
I'll allow it.
Guidance
Right, it's
for
so bad.
before.
Plus a
The
D4.
DM is like, it won't change anything, but I'll make you feel better.
Oh, I don't even
Oh,
know what
you
the
know
fuck
what?
it looks like, so.
Inspiration. I'm gonna roll a D2. I'm gonna say it's a 1. Oh, it's a 2. It's still a 20 though.
All right,
Just a
you got
dirty 20. Plus
20.
4 is 24.
I'll figure out what that does before next session.
Perfect. I got a 24 on a nature check for finding
So worth
healing
using the inspiration.
stuff.
I mean, it's probably something good. Like, it's going to have some sort of value to it, I assume. But
Yeah, exactly.
I'll figure
Rather
out
than
what
a
it is.
9.
But yeah, that's our swamp town. I feel like
Cool.
travel should have taken more than like several hours. It's like you're going through the swamp, right? You gotta be led over.
But like,
Doesn't
if they
matter.
knew where we were going, and there was dragons there.
There be dragons.
Yeah, he expected like 2 weeks. We'll say it took like 3 days of swamp travel.
Oh no,
Oh
Usually.
my. That's not near the coast at all.
no, it
I
is
mean,
not.
It really wouldn't be if you think about it, right?
Why not? You can
It
have
could still be close,
marshland.
but like you're trying to get through the We'll say 1 day, because you were being guided by the swamp dragons.
I paid attention. I'm gonna say that.
That's fair.
Plus we have a ranger and a paladin with like a nature background, so I'm sure we can navigate a little bit faster than the average party.
So it is Sunday, 6 o'clock. You guys
Bloody
went out,
Sunday.
did some gathering. God dang it. Probably until bedtime.
Oh, it's 28. That's cold. Jeez. Oh, 28 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whew, wispy clouds.
That's
That's
below
very
0.
cold, especially for the
That's
swamp.
below 0.
No,
Like,
what?
there's snow on the ground at 28 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
There could be.
that's
but
true. It's about 4 degrees below
I would.
Like the
freezing.
water would be frozen, or most of it would be. Well, look at the last week.
Mhm.
Like, you
Sure,
definitely
yeah,
would have
it's
ice
hot
on the
and
ground. Maybe you
swampy
made it a little
outside,
too
we're
cold.
looking at.
Maybe it's 20 degrees Celsius.
I always pictured swamps as that would be hot-ish. Like swamp is like steamy
Swampy.
and stinky.
Yeah, it's
and-
82. Yeah, it's
Yeah, so
28
we'll
degrees
say it's like
Celsius.
90
Yeah.
degrees, very humid,
Yeah,
foggy.
but no, this is a weird frozen swamp because
Matter of fact,
reasons.
we're not doing that.
Or was that
That's
the weather
calendar.
from the snow island? Is that what happened?
That could be. Could be.
You forgot to switch the weather to the new locale.
I don't
The
even
wrong
know how to do
biome.
that, man. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does say Fahrenheit. Yikes.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to change that stuff in there. So
Chilly.
that's what
Ooh.
it is.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have freaking something.
Or does it? Because like May shouldn't be that cold. Below 0, or below freezing.
Yeah, it's not that cold. We're not gonna have it that cold.
Okay. So you're just gonna pretend that that actually said Celsius, and it was 28 degrees Celsius.
I feel like that would
Yeah,
be
it's like
very
82 degrees
hot.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So it'd be kind of hot and humid and stinky and
Yeah, it's
perfect
disgusting.
swamp
Sounds right.
weather.
There's freaking mosquitoes and stuff
Sounds like
flying
Houston
around.
in April.
Houston. Not wrong. just looking up something real quick since we have a little bit of lull.
Okay.
Alrighty. Time for bed. It's 9 o'clock.
All right. We'll find Bernard. Make sure he's doing okay. And get a long rest. Go to bed for the night.
Yeah, take your long rests. I'll skip ahead to the morning. Jeez. 30 degrees. Why?
Oh, right. We have this food silliness.
Do we have access to external food, or are we using our rations?
I'd assume we're in a village.
Yeah, you're
Right?
Yeah.
good without rations.
sure?
They can provide. They were very impressed at your fight. They've never seen
Okay, there we
somebody
go.
take a part from another creature and use it in combat before.
Hey,
To that
Bernard, he
effect.
gets creative. You know, that's what I'm always saying about Bernard. He is one of the most creative fighters I've ever seen.
And then I'm going to spend the next 15 minutes putting back on my armor.
Me too.
Well, you slept in your armor, so you got no
No.
hit dice.
That'll come in handy later, because
Yeah.
Well, I didn't use any hit dice, so that's fine.
Guys and be like, oh, you weren't wearing armor. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But I ate. See, it said I said I had access to outside food. This is bogus. I took off my armor and I did that. I'm gonna be mad at it.
Just take another one.
Yeah,
I
it's-
It's not like it really affects it.
it says you didn't eat anything. Why?
Yeah. She starved
It
and
says
kept her
eat
armor on.
until sated.
Could have done long rest for New Day as well, since it's a new day. Apparently, after midnight.
I just
so
spent the money.
I told you.
See, that's what.
I want it to be like 8. Yeah. 7:20 seems healthy.
What time is it?
Let's see. It's about 9:30 for real world time. It's not too bad. Okay. But yeah, that takes care of the swamp. If you guys want to ask anything around, we'll finish up what you guys want to do before heading all the way back to the capital.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any quests we can do for the area to try and get him on our side. Help the village out or so. Or maybe just put on a fight to entertain them a little bit more. We can do
Wanna
like
fight
practice
something?
fights.
We could do that.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Uh,
I will mention it as far as coming back and doing things. He wants you to go away and then come back after he's made a decision.
Oh.
He needs some dragon-worthy time to think about it.
Oh, okay.
He needs
we
think time.
I mean, it's probably a good idea to, like he's like the first time we've been able to access like one of these like leader dragons, right? So maybe we like try to get a better idea of like what's happening, the situation and stuff.
Oh, he
May-
seems
and
very
it-
open to talk to,
Yeah.
whereas your only other experience being Neltharion, you have to have like an appointment or he needs to summon you to go talk to him. This dude's like, yeah, I mean, I'm here. You want to talk? Let's talk.
Real
And then
open
the
door
snow
policy.
dragon's just like, nuh-uh.
It's very elitist.
Yeah.
So what brought the chasm between the metallic dragons and the chromatics?
The war between the dragons goes back for eons. We've always been fighting. We want to prove our strength, prove who's stronger, who's better. The metallics seem to form a union under Bahamut for themselves, whereas we follow the all-powerful Tiamat, and we want to prove ourselves by showing which one of us is the strongest in her eyes. We can do that by there only being one. He slams his tail down.
But isn't the wisdom in Tiamat that all the chromatics come together to show their greatest strength?
Possibly. She is the mother of all dragons. But
She is the mother of... Does a mother love to see her children fighting?
she seems to have liked it so far.
Good point. Well, if nobody's won, has she really liked it? Or has she tried to keep the playing field fair? Maybe she wants you all to be equally amazing.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. With your new proposal here from those gems, those filthy neutrals, it's definitely a lot to consider. I personally think if we do form our own union, that after the war is over, we'll still need to see who's the strongest dragon for her eyes.
Well, you know, where I come from, a mother always wants to see her children do their best and prove themselves. But she also wants them to help each other and to support each other. And that's what siblings are for. I've got 23 siblings, and it was always nice to know that I had somebody I can rely on no matter what. Do you have something like that?
All we know is war. It's made Tiamat at least passively happy up to this point. I do know of stories where she has sacrificed the weak to improve the general strength of dragons.
Mm.
If you take out the weakest point, on average, the whole is stronger. Makes sense, right? Yeah.
Sure, I can see the wisdom in that, but you know what? You guys do you. But I do think it might be beneficial to everyone to join up together to fight a common enemy. You know where I come from, they say the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I've heard of this. I think it will definitely aid us to have the strength of the other colors to attack the Metallic Kingdom.
Anybody else want to say anything?
I mean, I think everything that needs to be said has been.
Yeah, nobody has any burning
Right,
dragon
like,
lore questions.
Do
Who's
you
the
know
one
any
we have to
weak?
go to next? Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Go ahead, Hugo.
I was just gonna ask, right, if he knows who we have to go talk to next, and like how we can contact them, maybe.
You got any more of those letters?
Let's see. We've got the red. We said the blue. We got the green. You're the swamp. And the glacier. Nope, that was the last one.
Should be one more, no? Because he gave us 5 letters, but we've been to 4 biomes.
Oh, right.
Said
But we
sent
didn't go to the blue. We sent a letter with a carrier.
Oh, right.
Maybe we can just ask him to teleport us. You know.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
idea.
no, we got a boat
also,
waiting for us.
Oh, but like maybe we can ask for help with the boat then. We can ask. Oh, actually no, that's probably a bad idea.
what are the weaknesses of these metallic dragons?
Yeah. If he's been fighting a war for X amount of years, maybe he knows some
Ha.
information.
Dragons have no weaknesses. What are you trying to pull here? They may
Oh,
Yeah, but
of
they're your
course, but
enemies.
they may be the
Wouldn't you have
metallics.
spies trying to figure out what they're weak?
maybe weakness is the wrong word. What about vulnerabilities?
I would assume that their vulnerabilities are the opposite of whatever their breath would be. For example, a fire dragon, say the golds, they may take some more damage from cold?
Cold as a question?
That's me questioning that because I'm not actually sure.
I mean, if we're speaking more on like meta stuff, it's technically not.
Yeah, I don't
But
think any dragons actually have vulnerabilities. I think that's the path I'll go, is that he believes dragons are the strongest. And they
Invincible.
don't have any vulnerabilities, even if they do.
Hmm.
And he believes the chromatics to be stronger than the metallics.
Okay, well, how about this then? Will you tell me what kind of weapons they have? They're natural weapons. Like you clearly are gifted with acidic powers. What about all the metallics?
Well, let's see. I would assume that they're... I know I keep saying I assume because it's been a long time. But if I remember right, they basically are a reflection of ourselves. There should be a fire, a lightning, acid, poison, and cold in some way, shape, or form.
And what are their identifying colors? There's gold, you said.
Oh,
Is there a
that's an easy
silver?
one. Gold, silver, copper, bronze, and brass. I know dragon lore.
And,
Bahamut himself is a platinum dragon. That's their deity.
Oh,
Bit of a pushover.
Well,
That
that's
one,
only
if you ask
4.
me.
What's the other one? You said gold, silver,
gold,
bronze, copper.
copper,
And
Obviously,
brass.
we're not
Brass.
going to fight the platinum dragon.
brass.
Oh, there's bronze, brass, and copper?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
those are the 3. They're all
There's not like an
very
iron
different, but They
dragon,
look so same.
aluminum dragon.
No.
Aluminium.
Aluminum? No, but those are their types, and Bahamut
I like
being
my dragons
platinum,
made of titanium.
they
Oh, I just think it's
obviously
funny
team
because
that. It's a
both
mix.
bronze and brass use copper in
Mhm.
their creation.
I don't remember the order of
What
the
is this,
5.
Minecraft?
This dude probably
I don't think Minecraft has those metals. I think
Also
it's
It's
just
copper.
to aid the war efforts that the lava dragons use the extensive army of ground troops and air troops, whereas, as far as he knows, the other dragons just use the dragons and then like special agents.
Hmm.
So they don't
Oh, we're
have,
special agents.
they don't
We're
have-
special agent. Yeah.
yeah, very special. They don't have like a
Hey.
extensive army. 'Cause they don't need it
Oh,
for sort of the infighting.
That's right. Are you gonna build an army as you go into this?
I'll have to consider the proposal first.
Well, I appreciate that you're considering it. I know it means a big change in lifestyle here, but on the plus side, you'll get to fight a lot of other large dragons like yourself and really prove yourself many times over.
Yes. The proof is in the pudding, as I've heard.
That's a very
I'm sure
swampy
you've
thing to
noticed
say.
many of the
Yes,
wormlings.
the ground is a lot like pudding.
It is here. It's very swampy pudding.
It's the puddingy. You squish a lot. It's very sklooshy.
I'm sure you've noticed a lot of the wormlings running around, and you have. We create new swamp dragons in the way of battle. once 2 adults come of age, will fight in the pit, and the loser dies and sprouts a clutch of eggs.
Oh, is that how swamp dragons reproduce?
Yeah.
I guess so.
That is very interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for that biology lesson.
So they're asexual reproducers. Okay, then.
It's like, what do you mean biology lesson? Is that normal for everything? No, he wouldn't say that. Dragons are very smart. Yeah. I think that's a pretty massive lore dump. We can probably wrap up the swamp territory.
Okay. Then we'll get going back to our boat.
I guess
Njord,
so.
I hope you didn't leave us.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't been 2 weeks, right? It has
it's
not
only
been 2
been
Maybe
weeks.
on the
couple
1-day
days.
walk back.
This is like day 3 now.
Yeah, maybe on the 1-day walk back we harvest more stuff.
Now that we know what we're looking for,
Yeah.
maybe some moss.
Do you want another nature check?
Yeah.
I think Bellamy should do
Hopefully
it
this
this
one's
time.
better.
No, you make it.
Yeah, he's also got a +4. I've been rolling
Yeah?
shit. Yeah, your turn, Bellamy.
Well, they're helping you identify them.
Are you going to do guidance too?
Yes, I
Yes,
would
guidance.
appreciate
Thank
guidance. Okay.
Guidance.
So I have advantage on this, right?
Well, that's automatically better. Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
14.
Oh.
Yep.
I'll write it down. We'll see what comes of it.
Yeah. 24 and a 14.
24 for the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I
Okay.
used
24.
I got the
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I don't know if 20 and 24 will be much different, but he's got this whole document. I just couldn't install it because of copyright. But, you know.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, I think that wraps up the swamp here. We'll say Tuesday morning you guys get back to the ship. And then it's
How many fish have you caught, sir?
like just enough to eat. Did you want some?
For all of us or just yourself?
He's like, no, I mean not for everybody, but for old little Bernadette and I. She has her own like
Oh.
very tiny handmade fishing pole that she's using.
Kari's still missing, right?
She's back in the town.
Oh, okay. We
Yeah,
We
you
sunk
guys
their
took
boat.
Bernadette because you were undecided, but in case you wanted him,
right. We need to take her back
along.
home. Yeah, and
Yeah.
she lives in the Chromatic Kingdom.
She lives in the metallic.
No, the Metallic
Metallic.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask her. Do you know about the brass dragons? I'm just curious. What do you know about brass dragons? Dude, we got Hiseva sign us.
Oof. 16 degrees. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
ignore
chilly,
it.
it's
even
okay,
in
it's Celsius.
Celsius.
I don't know why it's so cold. I mean, it is spring, I guess, but it's still May. Like, I don't know if there's a region setting.
This is this colder than the Frost Dragon Land?
No.
Yes.
Ignore it.
You got the frozen swamps.
Ignore it. Swear to God, I'll make this ship sink.
Yeah, 16 degrees would make that ocean mighty briny.
All right, so you guys, we already talked about downtime, and I'll deal with that stuff off screen because it doesn't make for good
Yep.
screen time. Let's see, 7, 14.
I'm going to learn how to make health potions from Grandwin so I can make them at a half price and half the materials or whatever the artificer shenanigans are.
You're gonna learn that from me?
Yeah. Going to learn, what was it?
I guess I do have a healer's kit.
Not healer's kits. What the fuck is it called?
Oh no, I don't have a
I
healer.
have specific people. You're learning it from the ship's captain.
No, I do have.
I think Bernard may have wanted to.
Herbalism
Yeah.
kit.
he didn't finish what he wanted to do, but I think he wants to learn a language from Bernadette. Bellamy's working, so I'll probably put him down for fishing.
Yeah, I just want to like make money or something, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. And then, did Grenduin have anything special? I know you said
I was learning forgery
the forgery. Did I
from the
skip to do that?
Kenku.
I don't remember. Right, the
There's
Kenku.
something about a Kenku.
Yeah, I think your ship time, though. I mean, it's on our channel. I'm doing that stuff off screen. I'm not doing that right now. It's not going to be relevant to this session, anyways. So, July 2nd, 6 weeks of sea travel. Bernadette's there for questions. She is from the Metallic Kingdom, so you can burn through questions with her if you'd like. I actually think you asked something. I totally forgot what you asked. Brass dragons.
I asked if she knows anything about Asinus.
She doesn't
Asinus.
know the dragons specifically by name. She does know the brass dragon's general job. Like each dragon in the Metallic Kingdom. God, this screen really brightens up my face, huh? Whew. No, so the Metallic Kingdom, they're unified, right? The different dragons all have their own like job, and the brass dragons being the weakest, they're also the most numerous. They make up the soldiers and the guards and the things like that. So it makes sense that he was out to fight.
But solo? Like, I know dragons are powerful, but you'd think he'd go
I
with
mean,
at least a wingman. No?
he told us his life story. Didn't he say he was out here like just exploring and he's got brothers and he wasn't actually out here to fight?
Make a history check.
Okay.
I never get to use history checks.
I can help.
Are you...
Oh, I got a nat 20 for a 19.
Remembering? Yeah, no, that's...
A nat 20 for a 19. Gotta love those -1 modifiers, eh?
Right? You want to use your DM
I'm not so smart. I got a nat 20.
Yeah, so, you do remember him rambling on and putting the pieces together with Bernadette's story. It sounds like he was part of the special agents that the Great Worm Barbin was kind of talking about, how they have more special agents, whereas we have like an army. And so he was part of a crew? No. He was part of
A murder of dragons.
I don't know what to call it. I can't think of the word.
A clutch.
You guys all know what I mean. He's part, sure, for now.
A gaggle.
Clutch of dragons. He split off.
I think
from
clutch
them.
is for eggs.
It is.
Yeah, so it's a
Split off from
gaggle.
them to prove himself, basically. He was going to go in the swamp territory, mess up some dragons, and ended up getting captured, taken down, and then ultimately killed.
Apparently,
well, I don't
the
feel as bad
actual
about
term
killing him.
is a thunder of dragons. The
Thunder.
actual term is a thunder of dragons or a flight of dragons.
I'm sticking with a gaggle.
I think thunder is hilarious. Oh, look, there's a thunder of dragons.
I mean, it would sound thunderous with like the wings.
Yeah.
I think that's an accurate term. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Take with that information.
Flight sounds reasonable as well.
I'll ask her about the army. Like, what does the rest of the army look like with the metallic dragons, and who should we be most afraid of? Like, who's the most powerful?
It goes.
Well, no, we have the army. Chromatics have the army. Metallics have secret agents, right?
Let me see.
What we're
Yeah.
finding out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it was, no?
Well, she said there were soldiers and guards, so that sounds army-like to me.
So the Chromatics
enough.
have the army. The metallics, they she makes it seem like their strength makes them not need an army because the chromatics are more focused on their infighting versus the war with the other kingdom. As far as strength, she labels them gold, silver, bronze, copper, brass.
Are they like pound for pound? A full adult gold dragon is equivalent to a full adult lava dragon, or are the metallics stronger physically?
She puffs out her chest and goes, one of the metallic dragons could take out any one of these chromatic dragons.
Ooh.
Don't they keep you enslaved?
Oh, no, of course not. No, they simply collect a nation and they provide for each other.
So, what do you think life is like as a non-dragon in the Metallic Kingdom?
Well, I have a very good life. My parents have a very good life. Everybody I know seems to have a very good life. There's no complaints that I've seen.
What about poor people, people without means? What is their life like?
I'm told that they have a very, very good life. They're provided for. They have homes, and they're protected in the territory of the dragons.
What kind of choices do they have?
They have a choice of profession. I think that's awfully giving.
I mean, that's pretty basic. Most people get to choose what they do unless they're slaves.
I wouldn't call them slaves. I just, it's very nice. As far as I've seen, I guess a reminder for her, she's like a very noble daughter of.
Yeah, I mean, she
like, the
sounds pretty
dragon's high
sheltered.
guards.
Can I kind of like suss out like how
Well, you know it
How
from
much-
before. I don't remember exactly what I called her parents, but they're like
Mhm.
high guards for the Dragon Council over there.
and what species is
Hmm.
she? Like, what's her race?
She is half Vidalcan,
Vidalcan, that's right.
right? Is that?
Yeah, like Bernard's character,
Yeah. Yeah, she's half
They're
Vidalcan.
the blue.
the Blue Man Crew.
Which obviously you would learn after having so much time with her.
Mhm.
Specifics like that.
I don't have any more questions for her or anybody else.
Yeah, basically I want to get the message that she has nothing but praise for the dragons,
Mhm.
and it could sound good,
Yeah.
but the other chromatic dragons that you've talked to so far make them sound like they force people under their rule, and then sure they provide for each other, but there's not really much choice that they have. Whereas the chromatic dragons are free and you can do what you want for a bit of a fee.
Well, yeah.
Okay. And where are we going now that we're on the boat? Are we going back to the Red Kingdom?
Unless you want to make a stop somewhere, you would have told the captain Nord was it? To head back to
Njord?
the capital. Let me activate the world map here.
Right. We wanted to go back because you guys had some things in the blacksmith, right?
Yeah, I
don't
got
remember
armor
exactly
waiting.
what you had.
Mhm.
I feel like it was chainmail.
It was
like-
one level above chainmail, whatever that is.
I think it's splint.
Scale mail?
Scale mail or splint mail? I can't remember. One of them is higher than chainmail, one of them is lower than chainmail.
Pretty sure it's. Oh, it must be splint mail then. Is it heavy armor or medium armor?
Heavy. Because I can ignore
Then
the
it should be
penalty.
splint. Scale is medium, so it should be splint. So splint is the only heavy armor.
So you guys
Is
take this
other
nice
two.
little path all the way around here, right into the docks of the capital. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. It takes about 6 weeks. I'll do downtime off screen, obviously. But
Splint mail. That's what I've got. Or waiting for.
Is anybody good with animals?
like animal handling.
Yeah.
No. It's wisdom based though, so you should be. Oh no, you're charisma based.
That-
Never mind. I think Bernard probably has some wisdom
I think he has
because
less
he's
than
like
I
a
do.
survival kind of melee guy, right?
He has less wisdom than I do.
I have 0.
So does Bernard.
I'll throw in some flavor for Bernadette too. Every now and then somebody will get injured working on the ship, and she's able to heal them. Not all the
I'll
time.
talk to her about healing and
Maybe
stuff
once
too
a
at some
month
point.
Or something that happens. Crew's a little sloppy after being there for what I say, like 9 years or something.
Yeah. I roll up to the armor shop. I was gonna sell your armor. You've been gone for so long. I thought you died.
No, you'll never do that to Neltharion's knightly recruits.
Oh, is our buddy still working for him as the apprentice?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll arrive back in the capital if you guys are all done on the ship. Where do you want to go?
I like
Probably
my
to go
armor.
get their armor.
Yeah, we did spend a lot of money and stuff on it.
I believe that's
Yeah.
probably
They're
possible,
anxious.
not that it matters too
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not that matters too much, but yeah. I made this map, I'm going to use it. Alright, now if I can remember how much I was charging you for this.
Yeah, I don't remember. It might be in the Discord. I can look back.
I tried to find it before we started. Did not take super awesome notes. So Splint was 200 gold pieces, and I believe he was knocking some of it off. And it may have been cheaper because of the ruling that we were using. I remember the ruling, at least, so I can go look that up. Let's go to Xanathar's.
I've got here 100 gold for the armor.
Do you have that written down somewhere? Because that sounds like
Yeah, in my in the no ghost chat.
Okay. Do you have 100 gold?
I do.
Remember that we're using a lot of that for your downtime activities that you want.
Yeah. I now have 4 gold remaining.
Okay. So how much did you spend?
But I
on
can
your
sell my
downtime?
chainmail for some gold too.
That's fair. Half price, obviously, but how much did you spend on your
Yeah.
downtime?
Well, I was just kind of like casually talking with Grandwin to learn like herbalism because I didn't actually have the knowledge to make healing potions at the moment. So I just wanted to learn how to make them so that once I did gather enough materials, I could make them.
If you
So
want
it's mostly just a
like,
knowledge transfer.
if you want to legitimately learn it, as I block my bright white screen,
It'd be like
it's
5,000 gold or something stupid according to the.
week,
Yeah.
which is 200 total for you. I know you had enough when we started.
Uh-huh.
But how much did you just have now? Like 200?
I had 104.
Okay.
But I think that's wrong.
Let me look in the
I thought I had a lot more than 104.
I took some off already.
Oh, okay.
I remember doing that. It's all in the Discord. I know I talked about this.
Like in April, I had 115, so I don't know how I suddenly lost money.
You bought the tool for it. It should be in your inventory, the herbalism kit.
Well, I didn't need to actually buy a herbalism kit. I can just any tool for the trade or whatever it is, right?
No, you can't use it with that.
For a herbalism kit?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It doesn't
Oh wait,
work for
I
the
own one.
artificer tool. Yeah.
I have
Okay.
one. Yeah.
So what happened was I bought you the herbalism kit, and
Okay.
then took 50 gold for your first 2 weeks of downtime.
Okay.
So that gold that you had there was before, like, you would have spent it on downtime. So you can either do downtime or you can pick up your armor.
I want to buy my armor.
Okay. Okay, so you need 6 more weeks?
Yeah, but I could just sit there and twiddle my thumbs or something, right? I don't
No, you
actually
need-
have
you
to
need
do
more
anything that
weeks.
costs money for downtime, right?
Sure. No, I'm saying to learn that proficiency, you need another
Oh,
4
okay.
work weeks.
Yeah. Because I don't have enough money to pay somebody to teach me.
Which is
I can lend you
4
some.
weeks is
How much
4
money do you
weeks.
need?
Could I work to learn?
No.
Like, because
I'm
time
not
is
doing
money,
this.
right?
I'm trying to
Damn.
keep it as simple as possible.
I can
Fair
learn
enough.
you. I can lend you some money.
If Bellamy wants to give you 100 gold pieces, you can have your armor. And
I mean, I don't know. I don't have 150, but like, if everybody else we can cumulatively give you 150. I'd be down to
it'll definitely
Because
be
contribute.
like the reason I
beneficial
wanted to
too.
learn herbalism is so that I could make our own healing potions, right? So it'll benefit the whole party. Instead of dropping $50 on a potion for one
Right.
potion, I can make them for 20 gold and like 3 hours or something crazy.
In a day.
Or was it a
This
day?
is off the top of my head, but yeah, I
Still,
think it's 25 gold.
it's stupid fast compared to the price of buying it.
And you can sell them for like full price or something. It's definitely
Yeah.
worth it. It will help the party if you want to lend him 100 gold.
Yeah, it totally will help the party.
Well, here's the deal. I want to do stuff with my money. So
Absolutely.
Fair enough. I just won't feed you health potions then.
Yeah.
No,
Good thing
is
I'm a
not
healer.
that kind of a person.
These are filthy
No,
health potions.
I only have 70 gold, and I wanted to work
No, but
on
like if everybody gives me
forgery
20
with
gold,
the
right?
captain.
Yeah.
So I can only do like 2 weeks of that. No, they will
Yeah, you can do
25
2
gold piece per week. So I can only do 2 weeks with that. So then I would have 20 left
Yeah.
over, and I could give that much to you.
Yeah.
It sounds like Bellamy is going to front his 100 gold for him. Yeah?
I think he said cumulatively betwixt us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough money for everybody.
He wanted
But
to
you
do with his
also,
money.
well,
No,
Bellamy was
I don't have enough
fishing
money.
for a month,
I
so
don't
he get
have
profit
150
from that, right?
gold.
Because you said he was working for the captain.
I don't have 150 gold.
You only need 100.
No, but the DM needs to give you money.
I guess, yeah.
That's fair. So, working.
How much money did I get?
I need you to roll for working. Roll
Alright.
6. Either athletics or acrobatics.
Roll 6 acrobatics checks.
Yeah. Just to kind of work with the crew.
Can I roll with an advantage because I would have like used my blade song when doing work for like less for 10 minutes or something like that?
No, I think a +8 is good enough.
Okay. You think it's good enough?
Not if you roll a 1.
I mean, it's still something. Just roll that 6 times. And I know for Grendwin, there was some talk of the caravan crow
Hello?
person.
Yes, the Kenku, let's see.
Kenku,
She
that's
gave me some lessons. They want to collect 75 gold from me, so I already owe people money. But it says they may seek a specific favor.
Right, so you were talking with the Kenku about teaching them something with the trees, about taking the
Oh,
butter
the
out of
sap,
trees.
getting the
Yeah,
sap out. Yeah,
tree butter.
tree butter. Butter my biscuit. Yeah, so at some point I'll probably try and find that person whose name I don't know. And I also need to make money. So those are my 2 main things: find the Kenku and make money. And right now I have 20 gold. So if you want it, you can have it.
Let me see how much Bellamy is going to make here. But your intelligence is like 10 or something, right, for Grendwin?
Yeah, very low. Yeah, 8.
We lost Bellamy. That's fine. Give me a minute.
But I'm very wise. Ish. I'm a little wise. I'm 14 wise.
Super wise. You're wise enough to know that ketchup doesn't make salsa or something.
But I'm very persuasive. I'm 20 risen over here with super strength 19 over here, okay?
Okay, so that means we need... Oh, I need another tab open. Ah. He's definitely going to have enough money to front your 100 gold. I can tell that just by looking at it. But I need to know exactly how much he makes. Because obviously. I need to go to the player's handbook. See, they all have like 2014 next to their names now. Expenses. Okay, there we go. So, 14, that's let's do our comfortable 25. Oh, maybe he won't have quite enough. 20 so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 54, 60. He made 60 gold pieces on the ship.
Oh, wow.
Which I will add to his sheet since he looks to be AFK.
I think
So
it was
he
just
has
60.
85 total, and Grendwin has 20, so I think you guys may have a deal here. Up to you guys. Where'd he go?
Well, did we get any money from helping save the town?
Yeah, I think so. Probably spent it though.
I mean, I don't remember writing anything down about it, but, you know.
I don't remember getting gold for... Yeah.
No, I remember it was like 200 gold or something. It was at the very end. It was like a last thought as you guys were leaving. I was like, oh yeah, also, you guys get a bunch of money.
Oh, I don't think we got that money because I definitely don't have a bunch of money.
budget. I don't remember how much it was.
Okay.
I think it was like 200 gold, maybe 250. But I feel like one of you guys had a lot of money here that we just used on training things.
Yeah, we probably split that 4 ways, so 200 gold is not that much when you split it 4 ways. It's 50 each.
So, yeah. If you guys want to front him some cash, Bernard's
All right, I have
also
20
has
gold. You can
more
have 20
pieces.
gold.
And then once Bellamy gets back, I think he already said he wanted to give you the 80, right? If he had it, or whatever you need. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Super. So Bellamy's gonna give you 80, and then Grenduin's giving you 20.
Yeah.
So with that, you should have, what, 4 gold left over now?
Yeah, if we hadn't already distributed that, then that seems like that can just go straight to no-goes. But if we already got it, we
Well,
probably
only half
already
of it.
split it up.
It wasn't even at the end of the session, so unless somebody just didn't take their portion or something.
We probably split it up already.
Yeah.
It's probably what we already have, I think is what he's saying.
I wish there was like a
Should write it down.
budget sheet or whatever so you could see when your money gets modified. There's probably a module for it.
I mean, it puts it in chat sometimes, but chat gets totally taken over a lot. We'll just have to note down rewards in the future so we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do.
Okay, so I reduced
I didn't
my
have
gold
that anywhere.
to 4.
Yeah, I see that. Cool. Cool. Okay. With that, if we skip a break, we can probably finish this within the next hour if you guys want. It's a lot of Grenduin roleplay and then some dragon roleplay.
Okay.
Okay.
Or we can take a break and let's take a break. I want to go say goodnight to my kid before he falls asleep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You can just take a short break. It doesn't have to be a long one.
Yeah, we'll be back 30 after.
Okay, 12 minutes.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so it looks like I can basically make healing potions for free if I gather materials. Because the gold quantity for making potions is for materials. So if I gather enough mushrooms and moss and leaves and whatever, I can just belt feed potions and then sell them and we can start making a little bit of side money. Okay, so unequip. Items. Nope.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Just reading these new artificer subclasses. Sounds cool. There's mech pilot and mechaneer.
Did you say new artificer subclasses?
Mm-hmm.
What's it coming from?
TTT. I don't know what book that is.
Is it an official book?
Presumably. What is TTT?
I have no idea. I've never heard of it.
And then SVMAS.
Jesus Christ.
It's on 5e tools, but there's 2 new. Yeah. Mech pilot seems to be like a slightly modified version of armorer. And mechaneer is kind of similar to battlesmith, but like
The other
better a little bit.
We'll have a field day if there's new artificer classes, but
Yeah,
they're
let's
not
see what.
official. He's not even gonna look. What was it? TTT and what?
Yeah,
Said like RSVP.
SV. What? SVMAS.
I think this might be homebrew stuff, but
I didn't think you could put homebrew onto 5e tools.
I don't know what 5e tools is.
It's a website that works much better than D&D Beyond for collating all of the D&D information of 5th edition.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Alright, I was gonna message Bellamy here. You aren't on stream? Question mark.
How old's your kiddo, Jared?
He's about to turn 7.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's almost the same age as ours. Do you only have one?
Mine's better, obviously.
I
Yeah,
mean, if you want to start comparing, mine's gonna win.
Mine knows how to play piano since he was like 2.
Oh, mine's just now learning piano. He's been reading since he was like 1.
Yeah, we just had him start reading his own books.
Mhm.
Obviously, he's slow at it, but
Now he can play the piano.
no, I'm totally joking.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't.
There we go.
I took you seriously.
No, I was totally joking. It's like child prodigy type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Unearthed Arcana stuff. So it's going to be official.
Oh, okay. Apparently, there's new artificer classes in the Unearthed Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
How did the other DM look at? Because, you know, he loves artificers.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, y'all. So, did we get Bellamy, by the way?
I'm right here.
You made 60 gold from working on the ship, and
Yep.
I gave 80 of it to No Ghost, because that's what you were saying you wanted to do. Is that still cool?
Yeah.
Cool. So your inventory should be accurate.
You owe me 60 gold, bro.
Roger that.
80 gold, dude.
Oh, 80 gold. I
Well, no.
apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
He got paid
Just-
60 for working on the ship, but he gave you 80.
All right. This is with 20% interest, by the way.
I also want you to think back very hard to a month
You
ago.
have to,
Well, then no healing for you.
have to give him at least 2 healing potions to
I'll
pay
pay
him
you back, but you don't get a healing potion.
back.
I want Bellamy to think back a month ago very hard and tell me if you made money
It's very important I get my money back, okay?
The white snow dragons.
You're so quiet, Jared. It's hard to hear you.
Am I? Sorry. I don't know why that happens. It's supposed to be like really good mic and whatnot, but Bellamy, think back to a month
Yes.
ago and tell me if you earned money from the snow island.
Oh. I don't think so.
Interesting.
Right? I think the only time I actually got money was when we were on the caravan, right? And
That was like 10 sessions ago, bro.
Yeah, that was a long time.
yeah, but that was like the last time we had like kind of like downtime stuff, right?
So I'm
Like
going
we only had
to
downtime 3 times.
review session 11 and see if you guys actually took the money. Because I know I said it. I just don't remember how much it was, A. And if I did say it, you may have just not added it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I spent money on anything, to be fair, too. Well, maybe I did. I just
I
can't
remember.
remember.
It was like 200 gold or something. And I'm sure you guys split it up and you may have just not threw it in there. But I'll review that too. I'll add it if I find it. So, from there, dragons obviously know your presence. You brought a whole ship into the shipyard. And at some point, Red Ruin comes and collects you and brings you to Neltharion. Ah, yes, the classic scene. Can't forget this throne, right, guys? No. All right, so you enter Red Ruin and Tinder. God, it's been a while. Is it
Yeah.
Tinder?
Tinder.
Kindle.
Yeah, that Kindle.
Kindle. Yeah, Kindle.
Similar.
Very similar. Because lava, fire. So Kindle and Red Ruin, they bow at the dragon. And he speaks. Welcome back. How was the adventure?
It was very successful. We were able to visit all of the lands except for the blue land, and we were able to deliver the letters to at least a representative for each of the higher dragons.
I have to remind you for in the future, if we do become allies, to refrain from calling the other dragons by their colors.
Oh,
Hmm.
sorry, what is that? The blue
What do we
dragon.
call them then? What is
Oh, the
term?
storm dragon.
Oh, I see.
The lava, the storm, the forest, the swamp, and the frost.
Obviously.
My apologies. Anywho.
Yes, wonderful. Well, with that, congratulations. I didn't actually expect you to return, so I'm very pleased.
Oh,
B,
I think you'll be even more pleased to hear that Barbon is actually seriously considering your offer. We got to speak to him directly.
really, they didn't. See, that's the part I was worried about. I thought you guys would get there and then be killed immediately.
Well, we were in luck that day because they happened to have a prisoner they were about to execute, and they gave us an opportunity to execute the prisoner to save our own lives. So that was fortunate.
Oh, yes, very lucky.
Well, they threw us in the pit and said, if you survive, we'll talk. Serve.
Right, very lucky.
Much luckier than my previous nights, I can assure you that, but I think some rewards are in order. Wouldn't you agree?
We would be most grateful for anything you'd be willing to give us.
I think being the longest lasting knights at this point, I will upgrade you to true knights. Before you were, I don't know, squires. So you're your title is actually knight. We will level up at the end of the session.
Oh,
Yeah, very exciting. It's about goddamn time. And
I get a feat.
he is
Excellent.
granting you land to build upon it a bastion.
Cool.
And we're finalizing a rule set for resources for you guys to look at for that. But basically,
So,
you'll get a home base.
Us being knights, that means we can learn how to ride dragons, right? Or is that the rank above us still? I can't remember
it's
the
always the next
sequencing.
rank.
Oh, okay.
No, he thinks
Damn.
that's a very serious possibility. Not at this time,
Okay.
but in the
Obviously,
future, they
we're level 4,
they could
5.
put that training towards you. I do believe the gem dragons will probably want to see you once again, and I can arrange for transportation over there upon some of our army's dragonelles. These are not gifts to you at this time, but they're more of an airline, I guess. We'll take you over there, and then
Just like
bring
the
it back.
turtle from Nemo, right?
what?
Yeah, cowabunga.
Hop on, little dudes.
Oh,
That must be one of your Waterworld references.
Right.
Yeah, if this seems acceptable to you, they can leave in the morning. The next morning.
So I would like to state we are a little cash poor, and we would love opportunities to earn a little bit of gold. Do you know anywhere that we can do that? We
Well,
are so grateful for what you've given. We don't
I feel
mind
like talking
working
to
for
the king
more.
about that is probably not best.
We can supply you with some rations for the trip. Outside of that, we can talk about monetary compensation when you return for some more tasks.
Well, the rations will be very helpful. Thank you so much.
He doesn't seem to want to talk any further, and Red Ruin and Kindle take the hint and lead you guys back out into the market.
Okay.
Very busy man.
for sure.
Yeah. So basically, the day is yours for the market and whatnot. She hangs out with you for a little bit, and then in the morning you'll take off on flight back to the Gem Island. Very large island. Continent.
Okay.
Make.
I guess first, do you have any questions for Red Ruin? She kind of gushes a little bit. She's like, nobody has made it this far, and I am very happy to see you all alive and well. But in more feminine tone.
Do you have any
we're
additional
happy
requests?
to be here.
Do you have any additional requests for us? Because that was our job, right? Our job was just to bring leathers now. So what do we do now?
Well, I suppose when you return, we can show you your new land, and then from there, we'll probably send you off to the islands once again and see what we're going to have to do to get these dragons to join our ranks.
So on these lands that you're talking about, are there already buildings and houses, or will we have to build everything ourselves?
The land that we're gifting you is just the land. We could talk about possibly cheaper material to build upon it, but yes, you will have to build upon it.
Well, that's fine. I just want to get an understanding, I'm like I said, we might need to find ways to create some more income for ourselves. So I'm just trying to keep my ear to the ground for opportunities.
Sure, absolutely. And I do think with our adventure that you guys are probably going to have to go on when you return should provide you with plenty of gold and other rewards, I'm sure. And as far as your bastion goes, your little home keep that you can build upon, perhaps that could bring some passive income as well.
Oh, all right. Well, that sounds nice. Once we get that up and going, like a bed and breakfast or something.
Oh yes, I have. There
We
are
could have a
some.
small garden.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's a
There's some nobles in the
fantastic
area
idea.
that have their. We don't call them bastions for them, obviously, but it's like facilities within their homes that they make money out of. Some have gardens, some have make items and whatnot to sell on the market.
Oh, we should have a little bakery in ours. That would be nice. Little croissants in the morning.
That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
You could even open your own guild hall if you want.
Hmm. What kind of guild would we have?
Oh, I suppose that's up to you.
A guild hall? I don't know.
Sounds exciting.
If you'll excuse me, I'm
But-
going to go make sure preparations are made for your dragon elves. I'll come collect you in a few hours.
Real quick, what is the point of us going back to the gym dragons? Just to like check in and let them know, or what?
Yes, exactly. You can go report in, say that your journey here has been successful, and that we are facilitating your request to bring our kingdom together.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that seems important. Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Okay, I'll be back in a few hours.
All right. Bye. Ta-ta. What's the Kenku's name from the caravan? Do you remember?
I can find out.
No, sorry.
No, but I'm gonna try and look for the Kenku. Like, I would know if they were in the city, right? Or at least if I last knew of them being in the city.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Did they come all the way with us?
Yeah, so the entire caravan made it to the capital with you. And I think a few of them had their own special islands they wanted to go to, but they're all hung up at the capital currently. Let me see exactly what her name was, because I know I've got it in here. In fact, just to make it a little easier on myself, I know we made those. Oh god, that's not easier at all.
There's an Isra and a Marigold.
Right. Let's see, let me go to level 3.
Mm,
Caravan. Here we go. Kenku, Rogue, Raven, Shadow.
all right.
But yeah, I think you already got downtime from her, if this is what you wanted to go with. We kind of talked about it before, but some downtime from her with the promise that you're going to teach her the syrup or whatever.
Right, that's what I was going to do. I was going to come and like give her like schematics, like draw her little diagram and teach her how to extract like sap from a tree.
Which, if I remember right, I do believe you did give her the diagram and stuff already, but you
Oh, I did?
still owe her the like example, like the in-person.
There aren't any
physical
trees
facility.
here, are there?
No.
No. Okay, never mind. I can't show her here anyway.
But as you all are kind of tinkering around the market here, Billur over here, you guys got labels, right? Calls out towards Grendwin's direction. Says, "Oi, you furry one, come here."
Are you talking to me?
Indeed. I've got some words for you.
Do I recognize this person?
Yeah, you recognize him from before as far as being one of the known shopkeepers.
Okay. I'll go
He
to
is
him
this
cautiously.
he is this area's well-known paladin adventurer.
All right, I'll go to him cautiously, but I'll tell my group to like keep an eye out.
Hey, what is it you've done?
I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. I've done a lot of things.
You know, you've broken it, haven't you? I can smell it from here.
Ooh, what have I broken?
Are
I
ye
mean,
dense? Your oath, child, your oath.
oh, well, unfortunately, yes, I didn't realize that I was doing it at the time. It was kind of an accident. But unfortunately, yes, it's something I've been coming to terms with.
As his voice was raising from before, the market kind of seemed to look over like, what the hell's going on? He's like, if you will, please step inside.
Oh, absolutely. Do you think you can help me? Of course, I'll go in with you, of course. So she'll follow him.
Cool. It's
And I'll
pretty
just
dead
kind of give the
inside,
guys
but
like an okay sign, like we're good. You guys do what you want to do.
it's kind of like it's like one of those little wagons that's livable on the inside. It's got a bunch of junk everywhere from his adventuring days.
Hey, listen, this is a sweet little place.
So, tell me about it. What happened, and what do you intend to do about it?
Well, my oath was to my high lady. She was the person I fought for, and I swore allegiance to her, and I took care of her and her kingdom. And I fell through a portal, and I came into a world unknown, and I was told I could never go back to the place I'd come from. And when I met Naltharian, I thought, this is someone who can be trusted. This is someone I can believe in. I think he's taken a good care of his people. And I said, I'm going to swear myself to you as well. And I did. I said the oath to Naltharian and became a knight of Naltharian. And I realized soon after that there was something different about me. And that is when it happened.
Yeah, I bet you realized it pretty quick, too, almost killing yourself over such a stupid mistake.
Well, I do grant you it was an elementary mistake. I shouldn't have done it, but if I'm never going to see the High Lady again, I've got to do something with my life. I can't sit around waiting to serve someone I won't ever get to see again.
It does sound like it was somewhat of an accident, at least. It's not like you purposely went out and destroyed your oath.
I never would. I've...
Who would you
If
say
there's
your allegiance lies with now?
more than anyone right now, my allegiance, I think, is forevermore with Sylvanus. It always has been. He is my keystone. He is where I look when I'm lost. He is with me no matter where or what plane I end up on.
Would you say your goal is to restore an oath upon yourself?
Oh, yeah, of course. I feel weird and icky, like I can feel things that aren't right in the world. It's sort of like a clammy feeling on my skin. My hair raises. It's not nice.
Well, typically I would condemn an oathbreaker and not offer my hand of assistance, but it seems like you've realized your mistake and want to make up for it and become a true paladin once again. I have heard of a way And at least between you and my son, William, I think I can grant some leeway for you. I don't know a lot of the details, but if you can find my son, I think you can be on the right path.
Will you tell me what is important about your son? I mean, other than he is your son, of course.
My son is the only reason that I'm helping you at all. He too is an oathbreaker. And as untrustful as they can be, I think he can lead you back on the path that you desire.
How did he lose his oath?
I think I'll leave that story to him. I will say, though, that while knowing an oath is a very serious matter, you'll have to know where you want to go, like which oath you want to pledge to. And there's no inherently good or evil oaths, but an oathbreaker can never be trusted. What will you do?
Where can I find William?
Well, he takes after his dear dad. He likes to adventure around the world himself. Honestly, if Sylvanas, you said?
Oh, yes, Sylvanas. And she sort of touches the amber amulet around her neck.
Well, if Sylvanas's grace gazes upon you, perhaps you will find him.
So just somewhere in the world, and hopefully I'll stumble upon him?
Good luck.
I will need luck. Well, at least it is some hope. I really didn't know what direction to go in at this point. But that is some guidance, and I appreciate what you've told me. What else do you know about restoring an oath? Anything else?
Well, they haven't really told me much about it, considering I haven't broken an oath myself. It's a very rare matter to see out in the world. And as far as I know, that's the only person that's going to be able to help you.
Okay. What does William look like? How will I know him when I see him?
That's a good question.
Do you want to draw me a little sketch? Or maybe you can describe him and I'll draw a sketch.
He describes him. You're welcome.
I'm going to just sketch it out. Yeah, of course. With that. Yeah, hair like that.
Yes.
Eyes. Okay. Now, and I'm writing a description down because I don't know if my drawing's any good.
The only thing I know, though, that you may need to remember upon your journey, that along with oath being a very serious matter, you're going to have to be determined enough to follow through between the good and the hard upon your path. It's not going to be easy. There's a specific word I want to say, conviction. You have to be convicted to your oath, no matter the pain that you go through.
All right. I appreciate the help you've given me today and the guidance. I will look out for William. Is there a message you want me to deliver to him if I happen to see him?
Oh no, he'll know. Let me know what he says. And hopefully I can help you further.
What is your name again, sir?
It's Billur. Billur Quiversword. You've probably seen my wife, Seisha. How could you miss her? She's the fox across the way.
I see you two are still in the dating stage.
Does a little toodaloo over to her,
Mm.
and she and grunts. And then she waves back afterwards.
I love to see true romance. Story for the ages. It's beautiful. All right. Well, I appreciate your help, and I will keep your words close at heart.
Fantastic. Well, get out of my shop. You're stinking up the place.
Ooh. And she leaves, but she definitely lets out a SBD. Silent but deadly fart.
I was gonna say, did you fucking shit in his place before you left? Nice.
Okay. And she's gonna go find the party again.
All right. Anybody else got stuff in the market?
I think I'm good. I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's see, you guys should still be long rested from before, so don't worry about that. Except for Bernard, let me do his for him. I mean, he's going to level up, so it's not like it matters too much, but... Oh, this is cool. I haven't gone through this myself, this little long rest thing.
Oh, yeah. It's a mechanic.
Neat.
All right, hey guys, that was a strange encounter. This guy told me he knows how to help me restore my oath, but he doesn't actually know. He said his son knows how, but I can't find his son because his son is out adventuring somewhere in the world and he has no idea where. I'm just supposed to run into this guy randomly somewhere. Anyway, what did you do?
Oh, hold on. I lost Bellamy again. Ah! Okay, there you go.
I was just fitting my armor, making sure it, it fits comfortably. See about my flexibility. It's a little heavier
Buy some metal.
than my old armor, but
Were you
it'll
able to
protect
find
me
that
more.
item and put it on yourself?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was able to add splint mail.
Nice.
that
Nice.
looks very good.
Did you sell your chainmail?
You owe me money.
I sold it. I just deleted it and then used the money to whatever pay off for half the armor, I guess.
Gambling debts.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I do kind of remember that being part of the deal anyways.
Yeah, I think that I had to trade him the armor,
That's fair.
but I didn't want to give it up before I got it, so it cost a little bit more for the armor. Whereas Bernard, because he rolls around in like cargo pants, was like, sure, take my armor.
Oh yeah. I do remember.
Because his AC only went down by like 1 or something.
Yeah,
But mine
you
would
didn't
go down
get
by
it.
like 4.
He rolled very well in that dragon fight. Like he was hitting a lot. I attacked him like 3 times. He didn't take any damage. Firewall was a bit disappointing, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Bellamy, anything?
I don't have anything I could do really.
Dope.
Or want to do.
Did I upload a scene for you guys? I don't.
Probably.
How do we level up again?
We'll do it on D&D Beyond, but this will be
Okay.
this session's almost over, and then we can take a little time to do that since we're early.
Perfect.
So, I don't have a scene prep for this. It'll be there. You guys get on your Dragonelles. They're given to you for the time being with a very specific purpose to take you to the gem capital and back. They're also instructed to come back if you were like to die or be lost for however long, call it a week. Here, I'll open up our landing page that's got a big map on it. So, you can imagine flying around, right? It is much faster, twice the speed of water, like a ship, and a ship is twice the speed of walking or fast march or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So it's
The
very fast.
downside with
Quicker.
flying is you can't do downtime activities because you are flying. I think we're doing a quarter time, so like if you're gone for 4 weeks, you can have a week of downtime for like camp and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just note that because we are going to this little island here, or not island, but outpost, outcrop, whatever. Basically, the Dragonels cannot continue to fly up to the gem capital because of like no flying zones. There's a war going on, so they're gonna take you here, and all good. I am undecided if they leave you there or not.
You
But
say
you'll-
here, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, we still see the
Did I
lava
not
capital.
activate it? That's my bad. I thought I hit activate.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, seen.
Yes.
We need to get
I get it.
And we got to go to the
here.
portal just a little bit, like 7 o'clock from us, right?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're going
yeah,
up
yeah.
there?
A big temple.
Yeah. This is the gem
capital.
capital that you guys started the campaign in. The Dragonels aren't allowed to fly.
Oh,
in gem
I thought that they
territory.
started it right here.
Where? Say it. No.
I
At
thought
the
they started
portal.
at the portal.
No, you started in your own portal that came into the world, and then you were collected by the gem dragons who use teleportation circles to take you to the capital.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
that's
Fair enough.
the norm for other worlders. That's how you enter the world. So I want to say like a week, maybe 2, but you guys end up here, and it's like customs, right? You gotta land in this town, do customs. It's a big pain in the ass, and then the Dragonels can take you the rest of the way to the gem capital. I believe is what we decided, but I'll get that solidified for next time. Other than that, you get here, say like 10 o'clock at night. You push that last leg to get there on the same day. So I don't have a map
Okay.
for the town, but what would you think you'd want to do?
If it's 10
Um,
o'clock, find a place to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I guess,
Eat and
yeah.
sleep.
Right?
Yeah.
We want to somewhere where we don't have to spend a shit ton of money, maybe. Even.
It's
Yeah.
a dock town. There's really only one tavern available. Just a small little stop and go customs town. So
Yeah, I
there's-
don't have any gold, so I'm just hanging out here with you guys, hoping you pay for all of my stuff. Okay?
Bernard's actually got a bunch of gold.
Bernard has a bunch of gold. The one person is not here.
Honestly, you know what? Let's all get another 50 gold for completing like the main quest.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, so he
All
gave
right.
you the
Well, now I have
lands.
50 gold.
Yeah,
he
not
gave you the land,
absolutely
he
broke
upgraded
anymore.
ya, and in his vast dragon horde wealth, I am adding Bernard's for him.
I'm taking no goes is 50 gold. All right, that's 50 gold off your debt.
I'll
I
give
just feel
you
like you should
30.
have some type
30?
of monetary
All right.
reward.
Yeah. Because I got to have like expenses for food and room and board. I'll give you next 30 when we could, like, here's 50% of your debt, right? Is that good enough?
Yeah. Sounds nice.
Yeah. So I've got 24 gold. Because it was 60, right? No, it was 80.
It was
Still,
80.
I give
yeah.
you a good chunk. Yeah, not quite half. Because I got to pay for my room and food and rations and whatever not.
Everybody added their
Yeah.
money this time. All right, so you guys get to this town. You look for a tavern. There's one very large tavern slash restaurant slash customs slash etc. And
It's an
you-
airport.
Basically, it's literally
Duty
basically.
free.
Yeah, where's the duty free?
So you enter the tavern, and it's not quite what you expect on the inside.
Have we been here before?
No, this is
Okay.
totally new town.
The
You
tavern?
enter
I
the
don't think so.
tavern, and
Okay.
that's where we'll pick up next time, starting in this town.
Great.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and thanks to our viewers, we had a new follow today, which is exciting, but I'm going to end the
Ooh.
stream, and then we can talk
Yay.
about that level.